The New York Times, a journalistic brand thought to represent leadership and trustworthiness around the world, recently unleashed a barrage of attacks on Shen Yun, an American dance company established by Chinese whose faith is persecuted in China. These articles are a bizarre combination of cherry-picking, fallacies, and failures to disclose conflicts of interest. The articles were published shortly after the Chinese Communist Party set in motion a new multifaceted campaign to eliminate Falun Gong and Shen Yun worldwide. And a key part of that campaign was to weaponize Western media. The timing and content of these reports raise some very serious questions. What's really going on? Let's take a look. For the past 25 years, the Buddhist-based spiritual practice called Falun Gong has faced rampant detention, torture, and killing in China. But the New York Times has never dedicated as much time and resources to the Falun Gong topic as they do right now. During the decades of CCP atrocities committed against Falun Gong, the paper remained largely silent. They even buried reports shedding light on forced organ harvesting in China that largely targeted Falun Gong. Yet for these recent reports, the Times deployed 2 full-time reporters to investigate and conduct interviews for over a year. Furthermore, they turned completely hostile towards the religious group, dedicating resources and time on a scale unmatched by any similar reporting of this kind. Email records indicate journalists explicitly pursued negative stories. They omitted lengthy communications with former Shen Yun performers that contradicted their dark narrative. The New York Times also doesn't disclose their key interviewees' ties to the Chinese regime. The articles cherry-picked a small, unrepresentative sample of disgruntled former performers to cast wide-ranging accusations. They also, in a false and reverse fashion, take the admirable motivations of religious believers and turn them into bizarre accusations of a money-making scheme by the company. The thousands of performers, family, and supporting staff with positive experiences were not given a voice. This barrage of articles comes amidst a new insidious campaign by the Chinese Communist Party, or CCP, to eliminate Falun Gong and Shen Yun globally. Leaked documents from top CCP meetings set forth the following methods and goals. Turn the US into the main battlefield. Use China-friendly scholars, experts, and journalists to be the voice for the CCP. Use disinformation and lawfare as key strategies to prompt investigations by US agencies, and turn American society against Falun Gong and Shen Yun. The New York Times reporting, as selective and biased as it is, triggers the spread of further misinformation in American media and adds weight to lawfare efforts, eerily matching the CCP's plan. Shen Yun is a cultural treasure and a haven for many young people who experienced persecution in China. Above all, it is a quintessential example of the American story of freedom and success. They should be celebrated, but instead they're being attacked. It is also a company beloved by millions around the world, offering theatergoers a unique experience filled with hope, inspiration, and a powerful reminder of the divine connection we all share. These articles are scaring Americans away, denying them the chance to experience Shen Yun. So why is the New York Times doing this? And why is the paper of record suddenly focused on Shen Yun now, amidst the global push by the Chinese regime to destroy the company and eliminate Falun Gong globally? The answer may lie in the details. Visit our website to explore our latest analysis on what you should know about the New York Times coverage of Shen Yun.